Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Today we're going to be doing the Final Fantasy XIV role quest, The Culture of the Past. Hinageshi is in a reflective mood. You know, on our return voyage to Sharlayan, the professor said he'd been duly inspired and eager to continue our work. What culture do you suppose he intends to study next? Professor, now that we're all gathered, might we discuss your plans moving forward? Yes, of course. Our research thus far on the lifestyles of peoples in various regions has proved quite enlightening. However, after much deliberation, I've concluded that to merely compare and contrast locations alone will not suffice. No, we must consider different time periods as well. Oh my. Well, I suppose that means we'll be studying Alug then. I can think of no other bygone cultures worthy of scrutiny. And I understand full well why you would reach that conclusion. However, I recently happened upon records that suggest there exists a civilization that predates Salagans. A civilization older than time, far more advanced than one might believe possible. It sounds a fantasy, I know, but if it truly exists, I wish to recreate that paradise. Please tell us all you know. Facility for the testing of creation magics? Fascinating. Were it anyone else, I would call them mad, but you did travel to the moon. I was asking a great deal of you, but if there is a way to procure relics from that age, I'd be eternally grateful. I will make what preparations I can for your return. This may yet prove to be the discovery of a lifetime. Anything you can bring back to us will surely prove a boon to this research. Okay. So we need to go to... I probably should have looked to see where these were actually at, but... Yeah, it's been a day. I My brain is somewhat fried. $600 or more. Oh, that's more than 600. Goodness me, this material is unlike anything I've ever seen. Also, I find it hard to believe it is as old as you say. All the better for our work, I suppose. So I'm expecting the materials to be quite so large. How did they manage to use them for crafting, I wonder? Well, they were very tall people. Beg your pardon, Professor? Oh, apologies, Hinegeshi. I was simply imagining what the people of Elpis might have sounded like. We did our best to recreate their culture based on what you have told us. Frankly, it felt like I had wandered into a fairy tale at times. I do find their way of life has its merits. Do not waste time on the frivolous. Everything has a clear, functional purpose. Perhaps, but I find their clothes make it rather difficult to go about one's duties. It's entirely possible they do not need to engage in physical labor. Proficiency in creation magics may have led to the decline of their physical frames. Yielding writing quills and such was no doubt a simple matter, but it is unlikely they could bear anything weighty. What role do you suppose these masks played, exactly? Mayhap they were averse to showing their faces? I posit they distinguished each other not by their outward appearances, but by their ether. Or perhaps they all led such fulfilling lives that they simply had no need to express themselves as individuals. I think that such a sophisticated civilization vanished in but the blink of an eye. I wonder if all cultures are ultimately destined to meet the same fate. We'll discover that answer in due time, I'm sure. Though part of me wishes we live like this forever. An interesting idea, Hinegeshi, but I'm not so sure it is a wise one. Still, it is gladdening to see you enjoy the cultures of the world so. Oh no, that's not what I meant. Not exactly. I was thinking how nice it would be if every day could be like this, experiencing new ways of living together. Studying the length and breadth of people's history as a whole, we see not but trends and tendencies like this. However, taking a glimpse of their lives day by day, the parallels between our cultures become quite clear. Even these ancients of Elpis no doubt enjoyed the simple pleasures of life, as we do, taking each day as they came. It'd be also lovely if we could do the same, enjoying the simple pleasures of life one day at a time. Why, Hinegeshi. You are exactly right. I sometimes feel I learn more from you than I do my own research. You flatter me, Professor, but I've said nothing worthy of such praise. Well, we're nearing the end of these two quest line. But thank you for watching this little video here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again either for another video here on YouTube or one of our mini streams over on Twitch at the same channel name. Till then, though, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.